everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
Today's Wednesday.
No.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. You've lost track of time.
I have. I was sitting here thinking 5 minutes ago, today's Tuesday.
No, today is Wednesday. We are going out sourcing. And
It's 83 degrees.
we should be on the beach, which tomorrow, that's
In shorts.
Tomorrow's
I've got
supposed to
shorts
be
on. I am officially in shorts and
Yes.
flip-flops weather.
Today's the first day Chad has been in shorts.
And
I've been in
flip-flops.
shorts for what? I don't think I ever got out of the shorts. But,
Nope.
But anyway, yeah, tomorrow's the beach. Today we're sourcing. So
We're going to have to take a little bit of time because I don't want to say that, what's it called when you are like obsessed? Yes. We're going to have to take a little bit of time away from like the OfferUp and LetGo apps because it seems like every free minute that we got our nose in our phone searching for, because there has just been so many.
It's very addicting because once you see what is there and see the potential,
You're chasing that high.
you're constantly looking.
That fix.
And so Chad and I have now become addicted to these LetGo and OfferUp. So today we're actually going to interact face to face with people
And each other.
in thrift stores. So we're excited because of course we love that.
Well, if you think about it, what we're doing is we're literally, virtually going through thrift stores. We're scanning items
or
like we would
yard
do, or a yard sale, or whatever you want to call it. We're in the comforts of our own home.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys know that thrift stores and stuff, it's very relaxing to me.
Yes.
So we needed to get out today and go, but yeah, gosh, for the last couple of weeks, that's where we've been sourcing, is on these apps and constantly going to, pick stuff up and meet people. And so today,
Creating those connections.
well, yeah, we've created quite a few, people that when they get more stuff in, or if they have something that they know we're interested, we would be interested in, they have our card, so they'll call. So, I mean, it's a win-win.
Win-win.
Yes.
There are no losers in win-win. But yeah, I mean, traffic is bad, but as we've learned over the few years that we've lived here, you can't get in a rush, especially during spring break. We're on 98 right now, which runs along the ocean.
Yeah.
And this is where all the tourists are. This is where the hotels are. And this is the route.
People are crazy drivers. And
they've already...
You just get in the slow lane. And, I mean, it's bumper to bumper. But, yeah, people are just... The tourists, I mean...
Yeah,
crazy.
It's a little crazy. And they're going crazy behind me. And I'm going to be one of those drivers. Oh, yeah, speed up so I can't get over. Well, I'm doing it anyway. But, I thought I was getting away from that.
I have a hard time getting away from
the word. The word. We've got Saturday evening, we're going to be drawing for the $100 gift card to eBay, Amazon, or a Visa gift card. While I will send $100 cash, I don't like to send that in the mail, but I will send it. And if you don't get it, it's on you.
Listen,
but I will give you tracking that it was sent. So
so send your postcards. You still have time to send your postcard.
Yes.
We've gotten quite a few. So.
And if you're really hardcore and want to wait until Friday, pay the $15 to ship it overnight. But to be entered. So no, we don't recommend that. There was one that was sent in a priority envelope.
Yes.
And
that was really cool.
A lot of great postcards have come in.
Yeah, it's been neat to see the different states that have come in, and so yeah, we'll be drawing that on Saturday night on the show.
Yeah, and if you cannot find a postcard and you want to be entered, you can even get a 3x5 card and make your own.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. It was just the idea of getting something from each state, all over the country, all over the world if you choose. But very cool.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
So we're excited about that. We're excited for you guys.
The address will be in the description below.
Yeah.
There is still time. Still time. Somebody's going to win because we've got quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So
you only have a couple days left though, so get it in the mail. I don't care if you make one.
Yeah.
Just put your state on there and your name. So.
I mean, if it comes down to it, you want to put it in a piece of paper, in an envelope, saying, "Hi, I'm from so and so, so and so." We might take a 3x5 card and just write your name on it and put it in. It's the thought that counts. It's the idea is what we were looking at.
Yeah.
So we're pretty flexible on that. But what we are not flexible on is extending the date. If we don't have it by Saturday evening at the time of the drawing, then that's where we stand.
Yep.
But man, it is a beautiful day. I know we've been, somebody made the statement that, oh, this offer up and LetGo is the hottest thing going right now. And it is for us. It is. We've actually been able to make some really good money. And some of the stuff is just so unbelievable on the prices that we're getting it at and what we're selling it at.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say what it is. I was telling Ronnie last night on the show because people they'll be like, yeah, right. There is no way.
Well, and plus you're going to find different stuff in different areas.
Yeah.
Your zip code that you enter, you guys might find more antique type stuff or, more furniture versus more, small things. And so I don't know. I think it's different wherever you're at.
Well, tell them about the backpack you found.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted 150.
There was a backpack. It was, it looked...
Mystery Ranch.
Well, yeah, it's called Mystery Ranch pack, but when I first saw the photo, I thought it was like a military type backpack. But whenever I clicked on it and I read a little bit about it, it's actually called Mystery Ranch backpack. So I looked it up.
Rucksack.
Yeah, I looked it up because I had no clue. I just knew that it kind of looked like a hiking type backpack. And so I looked it up and I'm like, wow, these are all over the place. But I couldn't find one that was selling on eBay or that had sold on eBay for less than like $250. The guy was asking $150 and I thought, okay, this is how I'm going to go about this. So I messaged the guy and I said, hey, I respect your price of $150 and I know that these are high quality and expensive, but all I have to spend is $50 because on his ad, he had said, make an offer. So he was open to offers. So I made my offer of $50 and he immediately came back and said, I can do $75. Well, to me, that right there is a win. I came in at $50 knowing that he was going to counter probably at $75. So I'm still only paying half of what his asking price is. So we immediately, Chad happened to be in Fort Walton at the time. So I called Chad and I said, hey, go meet this guy for this backpack that was in like near mint condition. It had just a tiny flaw, but
it was residue, tape residue.
It was tape residue. That's it. That was the flaw. The rest
from
of
where they
it
had a name
just,
tag on there.
yeah, the rest of it was just really, really good condition. And so we just listed that. What did we list it for?
419 or 420.
Yeah, 420. And that's, you guys know how we price. I mean, that's
Competitive.
very, very competitive to what they're selling for.
Well, they're
So-
the actual, if you guys want to check it out, it's the model 6500. And those
Mystery Ranch
6500.
6500.
And I believe those retail for $6 something.
Yeah.
And they've got a very good sell through.
Yeah.
But did you tell them how you actually lowballed them? And
yes, and I told him why.
Yeah.
Because if you were to come back, you know, and counter, which I expected, I would still only be paying half of what he's asking.
Exactly.
So that's why I came in at $50, because he was asking $150, knowing that, you know, I could go up to $75. I wouldn't have paid more than $75 for it. Chad probably would have. That's just the difference in both of us.
I would have come up to 100.
Right.
I would have.
See,
Just because of.
Yeah, and that's just the difference in the way Chad and I, you know, we're different in our negotiating. But yeah.
But with you know, so many people talk about how they would get pissed off if they got a lowball offer.
No.
I mean, this guy, she offered him $50, and I'm sure a lot of you guys
But listen,
would get upset over that.
It's all in how you approach
Yeah.
the person, okay? I said to him, I know that they are, you know, high quality, and your asking price, it's probably worth that. But this is how much I have to spend, and, you know, thank you for your time. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to approach it right. You can't just, you know, put in there $50, nothing else. I mean, you got to kind of be respectful, because I know he priced it at $150 because it's a $400 and, you know,
Yeah.
$80 backpack that, I mean, used, selling. So yeah, just be respectful in the way that you lowball. Yeah.
Well, when I went to go pick it up, he got out of his truck and he's like, "Oh man, after I made the deal with your wife," he said, "my phone has been blowing up.
Yeah.
People wanting this."
And the thing is, he was nice enough.
He could have got full price out of
Yeah,
that.
he could have. And he was nice enough to keep his word and sell it to us for $75. So yeah, and you'll get people that won't do that. They'll message you back and say, "Hey, I got a higher offer." You know, and then you go from there.
I paid $100 for I think it was 100. Well, I got it in a lot.
It was a bundle, yeah.
It was a DeWalt impact hammer and what was the other thing? I don't remember what it was, but it was brand new in the box. And they were retailing for, I think, $3.99 or something, and I had sold it for $268 like within 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I paid $100, and I knew minimum I would get $250 for it. So
the other thing in that bundle was the pack, the Milwaukee backpack.
the Milwaukee
It was
backpack,
brand new.
and it was a service pack.
It was like
Yeah,
heavy duty.
right, for like technicians and stuff. But that sold really quick for $78.
Real fast, like within a couple of hours of listing it, he sold it.
But there was a big lot. We ended up paying $275 for everything, and there was other stuff in there I'm not even going to bring up. But we're probably going to make $1,000 pretty easy on all this stuff out of that.
At least.
So yeah,
There were some things in there that weren't new. Those were the two things that were new.
And there might be some people out there thinking like, man, he's dropping $100 on this, $275 to do this. You can do this at different levels, okay? I could go out and say, for instance, yeah, I bought something for $1,000 that I'm going to make $2,500 on. Okay, it's at the different levels. You can do it at the $20 level. You can do it at the $10 level. It's just a matter of buying right,
Yeah.
and being able to sell it at a profit. And what we've tried to do, especially with this offer up, is go towards the more higher quality items that might cost a little bit more, but the profit margin is really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, just to say, I think the way we broke that down, say that DeWalt stuff, I paid $100 for it, and I turned around and within 24 hours
sold the backpack for 70
something, sold the DeWalt for 268 or something like that.
I think it was 269 plus shipping.
Yeah, and so it's almost like saying, I'll give you $100 and tomorrow you give me 1,000. I mean,
Right.
so, and that's the mentality.
Yeah, you have to train your mind to think that way.
And that's the way we think, because with our purchases, in our mind, we're saying this is no risk. It's a surefire, and when we spend this kind of money, that is really going on in our head.
Yeah.
Okay, we're tying up this amount of money, and
you are. I
yeah.
mean, you have to be a little bit picky too. I mean, it's always taking risk, but you got to be smart about it. I mean, how fast is the turnover on something like, the DeWalt thingy?
Yeah, the more money you spend, the more critical you have to be on your decisions. You have to really take into account, how long is my money going to be tied up? Is this sale a surefire sale? What's the risk? Yeah. Is there a chance that this isn't going to sell?
Right, or that it's going to sit there for a year.
Or it's going to sit there.
You have to take all of that into consideration, especially when you're forking out, larger amounts of money.
I took $2,000 and put it in an envelope, and I haven't even told her yet, but we are at 200. We've got $280 left. No, yeah, about $280 left out of that $2,000 that I took out. When did I take that out? Last week?
Yeah, at least. It's been a while.
Yeah, last week. We're at $280 left out of that sourcing fund, and we've already made over $2,000 on that. Plus, we've got stuff listed. Okay, just for instance, we got the backpack listed at $400. We've got the our archery sights. One's listed at $249. One's listed at $160, I think. We've got other stuff that is hundreds of dollars price that we haven't even listed. So
yeah,
we've already made that money back,
and we still
have sourcing money, and then we still have inventory that will equal up to twice what that original sourcing money was.
And we took that out of our bank account, and we did it like so many 10s, so many 20s, so many 5s, so that we would have correct change when meeting people and stuff.
Like for offer up
and LetGo, but that was our sourcing fund.
Instead of going to the bank machine, taking out $200 and getting charged $4, $5, I just man, I'm tired of doing
lump sum, in all different,
because we're going out at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. And, so it just makes it easier, and we've got the sourcing fund. Yeah. And I like that idea. We're just letting our PayPal build up. We're not pulling from that. No. We don't have to pull from our bank account. Just so we've got this chunk, and what we'll do is when this money's gone, what we'll do is we'll pull from PayPal and create another chunk and then work it that way. And I like that idea, and it's working.
I think it's good.
It also gives you the ability, when you need to act on something,
right,
then you've got the resources to do it.
And right there, you don't have to worry about running to the bank machine, or hey, I gotta wait till tomorrow because I gotta
I
go to
can
the
only
bank.
get 400 out,
Yeah,
or I mean,
like
it's
stuff
just
like that. You don't want to be in a situation like that, because if it's something good, then it might sell that night, and then you don't want to take the chance to wait.
Yeah, here's a big piece for these local, and several people have talked about. Yeah, I downloaded the app and I've already made some deals with it, and that's really good. But what we're also seeing is, yeah, I made a deal with this person, and then he sold it out from under me to somebody else. That's why we say it's so very important that when you make a deal, especially if they're taking less than their original price, you want to close it. You want to, like,
as soon you get in your car and you go. And that's what, even if the person says, you know, oh, I'm just now getting off work, I'm like, I can meet you. Like, I'll meet you I can meet you right now. And I always say right now, because otherwise you take the risk of losing it.
This is what happens. Somebody will message them and they'll say, well, it's pending pickup. Okay.
Right.
I've done this before. You may call me a bad guy or whatever, but when somebody says it's pending pickup, and I think I can really make good money on their asking price, I will sit there and say,
I'll pay full price.
You know, did they offer you full price? Because I'm willing to pay full price. I'm willing to meet you right now. And I'm that guy that will steal it away from you. Yeah. That's just the business, guys. That's the business.
The name of the game.
And don't get upset if it happens to you. If it happens to you because you said, well, can I pick it up tomorrow? And they say, yeah. And then the next thing you know, it's sold out from underneath you. That's your fault. Yeah. That's your fault. So, there's times where they can't meet you, and sometimes it just happens. It's happened to us before. Right. But you can't get upset. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's, you know, or what is that how it goes?
No, it's backwards, dear.
Don't hate the game, hate the player.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know the saying.
Somebody told me I'm too old to be reselling. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we baked out of.
I'm just too old.
Yeah.
So
okay, we are at a thrift
Salvation
store, so
Army.
we gotta go in. I see people coming out with stuff.
He just bought a TV.
Yeah. So,
big old tube TV.
But yeah, we will let you know what we
find anything. Yeah. So, all right, guys.
Good luck, guys.
We'll catch up. All right, this was worth starting the video up again. Yeah. We just got out of the mission, and she doesn't even know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to ask her. Did you smell the guy?
Chad, it was bad.
This dude, oh my god.
Listen,
because no, I was in there, and all of a sudden, the smell made me want to throw up.
But I was on the same aisle as him, and he was kind of rude too. But you just go the other way.
I went the other way, and then guess what? I'm like, I about threw up, and I looked, and there he was again.
I knew he left in a hurry because he handed me all of his stuff.
Yeah, I had to leave. I'm like, I cannot deal with this. I didn't know why. It was
bad.
It's like he was following me or something, but it was bad.
Well,
I mean, hold on.
The odor lingered. I mean, it really did. Yeah. But I mean, it's just
my mouth was watering.
Oh, quit! You're gonna puke.
Yeah. No. And I can actually okay. There's certain things in life, you know, to where it's like you can have an opinion from experience, an opinion from history. But I was in the military, and I served in the desert in Iraq, and we were there with literally no support. So we didn't have these shower stations or barracks or anything like that. Literally in a 6-month time, I had a handful, a couple showers.
2 or 3 showers.
So we would have to bird bath, okay? You know, if we were able to get baby wipes or something like that. But I mean, we're talking only a very small amount in 6 months to clean. But not one person, I swear, not one person
I know,
ever smelled this bad. And
well, he wasn't homeless. Like, it wasn't. He was just a normal guy. I mean, because I looked when I noticed it.
I asked her. I said, "What is that smell?" I said, "I think it's a person." And then that's when I realized it was him. It's like,
yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but I didn't know that's why you left.
Oh my gosh, I could not handle it. I handed her my stuff and it's like, I got to go.
Yeah.
Because he was either following me, and he's like,
No, quit.
that's what I felt like he was doing, because
No, that's like a sign.
it was bad. Has this ever happened? I mean, guys, I smell people all the time.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, you do.
And no, I mean, you can tell it's like a little bit of BO, no big deal.
Okay,
you just
this
go
was
on about your
different.
day.
This
This
wasn't just BO.
life event stopping. Okay, it's like everything I was doing, it stopped. It was mind altering and life changing.
Mind altering.
It was that bad.
Smell.
If you could smell through video, I mean,
smell-o-vision.
I'm telling you, and I'm spending
Yeah,
some time on this because it was
His
that bad.
His eyes are still watering.
Just thinking about it, I
It was bad, but
I came out to the car and I sent Ronnie a message, and just thinking about it,
Yeah.
I gagged again.
Yeah.
So
It was rough, but you have a weak stomach anyway.
I don't have a weak stomach.
No, when it comes to like smells or tastes, yes you do. Certain things, yeah.
Certain things, and
Sour cream, cream
rank
cheese.
body odor is one of them. So, but has it happened to you guys? Put it in the comments below.
It was bad. I just ignored it. Like I can,
how can you ignore that?
Because I was on a mission. It's on a mission to find some
It's not. It
treasures.
was not ignorable. See, she's downplaying it because it was not ignorable.
It wasn't ignorable for most people. We'll just leave it at that. I was
getting a complex because the guy was around me so much. I was thinking maybe people.
It was you.
The first time I'm like, what the? And I'm like, no, I know I'm clean. But no, I started to think that people maybe thought it was me because I smelt it so much when I was in there. I was thinking like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
But no, it was not me.
It was bad, but I found a happy place and I went there. So, I mean, it was bad though. Like I'm not gonna say otherwise.
It wasn't just bad. It was
bad.
Life altering.
Okay.
Call me a drama queen.
No,
say I'm overreacting.
I don't think you're a drama queen, and I don't think you're overreacting. I noticed that people were staying away. Once they would come near him, they would like leave.
Well, whenever I left, there was a big long line on one side, and it was just him on the other. And I'm like, I'm gone. I'm gone.
So he came and threw all of his stuff at me and said, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
So,
I cannot deal with it.
It was bad.
So thank you for the verification and the vindication that it's not just in my mind.
Well, no, it's not. Chad, everyone in there knew that it was bad.
So, guys, I'm telling you.
Chad, they believe you.
I've been on this for 5.5 minutes.
That's bad.
I would almost venture to say there's only one thing that has smelled worse than this. And with me being in law enforcement, it's decomposing bodies. This was right there, guys. I'm telling you, this was right there.
It was rough.
Because you want to throw up, my mouth was watering.
Oh my God, he's gonna puke. Like, Lord, okay.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. He's gonna puke.
All right.